some shares in a flash. High hopes in a mighty dash. Stock ticks and it starts to crash. While it's thinner than a broken glass. Market moves got me feeling wild. Swinging harder than a rocket child. Picking up buys like a trader around. Praying profits ain't reviled. Charts like a puzzle complex. Trading daily, keeping us perplexed. Riding waves like future specs.
All right, testing 1, 2, 3. Somebody give me a sound check. Let me know if you guys hear me okay. Sorry, I was having all sorts of issues. Okay, everything is good. How's my sound? How's my screen, please? Okay. All right. Sound is not very clear. Sound is muffled. Shit. Oh man, I am just having all sorts of issues here. Hold on a second. Screen is good. Sound is muffled, right? Sound is muffled. All right, hang tight with me. Let's see if we can fix this. I can't promise you, but let's see if we can fix this.
How about now? How's the sound now? Very important. I need responses. Yes, no. Sound is good. Sound is bad. Please. Sound is good. Much better. Okay. All right. Perfect sound. I need. Sorry, guys. I just having all sorts of fucking issues with this with this Mac and this this setup. Okay. All right. You know what? It doesn't fucking matter how the sound is. It doesn't matter how I look, because I got the absolute most amazing feature in the latest version of BK Scalper. Everybody coming on board now. I know we just kind of started early without any introduction, but it doesn't matter. I wanted to share this with you because this is really, I think, going to be the best version yet of the indicator. You see what's going on over here? This indicator now in the 1.7.4 version, the absolute latest version, is dynamically putting a signal arrow, a support or resistance arrow underneath every one of the triangles. And you're going to see this over and over again. And I'm going to show you how easy it's going to be to make money using these signal arrows, which are all dynamically painted for you. You don't have to think about anything in terms of understanding the indicator now, because it's going to tell you exactly when to buy, when to sell, where to put your stops, where to put your targets, and organize yourself completely. So that's the most important thing. This thing made me $500 last night without me trying, just bullshit trades. I already, I see all these trades over here, selling over here, buying over here. That's all a function of this new signal lines that I put on the indicator that are dynamically generated. So I'm going to wait for everybody to get into the room, or I'll repeat the whole thing later. It doesn't matter. Because the most important thing is I wanted to share this with you guys. See, now it disappears, which is fine, which is exactly what I wanted to do. So in the settings, there is signal line length, and it's defaulted to like 7 candles. If you want to make it more, like, if I wanted, let's say I want to make it 11. Let's say I put it 11. If I want to see, where's the signal line? Is it still there? What the fuck is this? Say, okay, what is, oh, there it is. Okay. And you see how that extended out? I can always make it longer after it disappears just by simply going into single line length and increasing my length. I can make it, 14 if I want to. Say, okay. And now it gets really, really long. And so why is this really interesting? It's interesting for 2 reasons. First of all, it's not even just the signal line. There are 2 types. Okay, so here's what's happening. I'm going to share with you the whole idea of how I use this. Remember I said to you, if the candle closes below the low of the triangle breakout, that's a good reversal signal. That means we can't hold trend. It's a really, really good reversal signal, but only if it closes below. So what you're seeing right now, which is, before I had to paint all these lines over and over again to show this to you, the syndicator paints them for you automatically. And you can extend, and with a 7 candle default, but you can extend them to as much as you want to. If you want to, like sometimes it takes maybe 10, 11 candles for it to kind of show you the reversal pattern. And if it breaks below that line and closes, then it's a reasonable short for us. And then you can trade that short any way you like. You can trade the short with a stop against the original candle, or perhaps the swing high. However you want to do it, you can take it as a reverse signal and trade it this way. Okay. We have market open right now. So I'm going to, if I do take the signal, actually, we can just do this on MNQ as well. If I take the signal, I'll just do it on the small one, just because I don't want to, open up a trade right into the market open. But, watch how cool this is. And if it isn't, there's no trade, no harm, no foul. You're not in a stupid trade. You're not in a short trade that is gonna stop you out. There's no settings. They're all default settings, Sandy. Sandy, the settings are just defaulted. You just drop it on your thing. It automatically sets the settings. You can go into settings over here and modify the length, the signal length one, to however you want it. It's set to 7. I just set it to 14 right now in order to be able to just to extend the line, and see if it breaks the lows. So let's watch this. We got 54 seconds left. Let's, market open up right now. Let's see if we break the lows and close on there, and that gives us a signal for a short. Let's see if that works. 40 seconds left. But you see how cool that is as far as, and of course you can use it the other way. You can say, well, I could use that as a stop, or at least as a reference stop. Maybe I want to put my stop a little bit below that, but at least that's a beautifully painted, completely dynamic reference stop. Now here's where it gets really, really cool. So now we get a green signal, which is a buy signal, right? Now greens and reds to me are always going to be buys. So that means now, instead of looking for it to break, we can use that if this holds as a entry stop. So in other words, enter on the candle and stop somewhere underneath the green one, which we can also do. So that's actually a buy. Let's go buy, right? And let's go put it over here, and boom, boom, boom. Are we there? Come on. Okay, we're out. You see how cool that was? I bought it. I mean, I could have bought more. And I used this as a natural stop, and now I took it to a profit. You can see how that was a nice, Jesus, that would have been a nice real pop. But you see how cool it is? You are not forecasting the market. You're letting the market tell you where it wants to go with these clues. So the way I trade this is I always take the greens directionally, meaning that, I'm either, my only choice on greens, am I going to take the trade or I'm not going to take the trade, right? If I take the trade, I'm going to use this green line as my natural stop. In other words, anything below that is a natural stop, right? Entry natural stop. I use the whites primarily as a reversal signal. So if the white comes out, if it goes, in the direction, if it goes up, great. I usually let those trades go. If it reverses, I'll take the short. I'll take the short. So you can see me doing that on NASDAQ over here. Let me go into replay mode and I'll show you how I did this. And you done perfectly, right? It was so cool. I'm telling you, this thing makes it like brain dead easy to make money. So you go back to replay over here, right? So let me show you. We're going to go back to replay. I'm going to show you the sequence of trades. So here's all the whites. I'm just going to go step by step. Here's all the white lines, right? Here's the green line, right? So this one actually, the green one, this fails. You take let's say you took the long here, it fails, right? Blah, blah, blah. Now you get the white. Now watch this. I take this short over here. I guess in the replay mode, it doesn't show you my shorts. I'll have to show you in real mode. I take this short right over here and boom, 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 we go down, right? Then we have another white and we take another short over here because it breaks the low over here. Boom, we go down again. Go down again. And you can see this. Let me put the replays off. You can actually see the sequences. You see me selling over here. It's selling 71s, buying 68s, selling, what is this? 69s, buying 66s. It's just, right then and there. All super easy. Should have taken this big trade on the open. And the other cool thing is that after whatever, I put this as 14 right now just to show you super long ones, but we could make them like 9 and they'll go away. And the lines will just disappear on the next candle. And it's just such a nice, clean little structure. See, the white line disappears. See how the white line disappears? And then, like 9 candles forward, the green line will disappear. So you're not cluttered on the screen with a whole bunch of lines. Really, only the latest, most important line is the one that's there. Yeah, Miguel, isn't that awesome? Miguel goes, thanks for the trade. Really, really great trade. Okay. Awesome. So I'm glad you guys like it because I think this is the final kind of really great visual clue to us picking trades with great ease. Like, so when you guys are asking me where are the stops, where are the targets, they're natural. They're like right then and there. They're there for you. Oh. Christoph loves it. Says great feature. I'm telling you, if you're trading, if you're scalping, the absolute notion of doing it there is awesome. I mean, we could get even more granular, but I almost think it's unnecessary. Like I could put it for you and saying, hey, you can user define and say, I want it maybe one not the trigger candle, but the lowest candle, 3 candles back or whatever. But honestly, it doesn't matter. Like the point is, this isn't supposed to be the stop line. This is supposed to be the reference line. And when it breaks that line, that's a great signal line, right? It's a signal line. Oh, awesome. Christoph says now Apex is going to fund me. So you guys like this? Do me the favor. Go get Apex right now. 80% off. Get a couple more accounts. Anybody who's new, let me put a couple of free indicators for you. All I'm asking you is here's the trend indicator. And here is the overbought, oversold, right? The extremes. Next, this one. I just put them into chat for you guys. So feel free to get those. Those are totally free. NASDAQ going to super trend. Actually, you know what? I'm not even looking at trades. Let me go look at trades. Gold is in sell mode. See how cool it is? It's showing you the red lines. By the way, gold is breaking the sell mode, right? So remember what I said to you? Gold breaking the sell mode is usually a good reversal. It's actually not. The sell mode was over here. The trade was over here. 38.7 was the buy here. The dollar trade was right over here. Now it's just a chase. You probably could still make money on the reversal of the gold. You could have really made money. Wow. Yeah, gold. Doing the reversals on gold has just been so amazing as far as P&Ls. Just super fast and super easy. This is the indicator that I'm using now, the BFF scalper with this full automation technique. The scalper does the following. It gives you strong trend signals, which are generated by the color. So obviously, if it's green, it's a strong buy signal. If it's a red, it's a strong sell signal. You know, you have to take everything with a grain of salt. You're not going to take strong sell signals right after the news. This is news flow, so it's always going to be, you know, very volatile. But and the white ones are a little bit more neutral. They're not, you know, they're not as strong. And you can use them either as a trend idea, or I use them as a reversal. So in other words, when the signal line on the white candles is broken, so let's say you have an up candle and there's a signal line at the low of the white candle. If that line is broken on a closing basis, that's a great reversal signal. And it's especially a great reversal signal in gold. Like gold loves to, reverse these signals to the other side, and it's just money every time it does it. The gold is even good at reversing the red signals. So this is a red signal. It gets reversed. This is the line. The candle closes above the line, and it's just basically soars right above. Right. It's one of the great pickups on the reversal side you can possibly find. After going full super trend, we're really literally coming back down away from super trend, even though the moving averages are still pretty wide. We're having a big correction in literally like 100-point correction in 3 candles in NASDAQ. Why have we gone dark, Chippy? Because everybody loves dark, baby. You know, once you go dark, you never go back. I'm not looking at the ES. Remember, I'm only trading NASDAQ and gold, because we want to focus on just, a couple of instruments. I'm happy to look at, the S&P for you guys. Oops, hang on a second. What happened here? What happened here? Oh, okay. Sorry. No, there's no signal in the S&P. No signals. But it doesn't matter. I'm not looking at the S&P, guys. Can we look at oil? We could, but I'm not going to trade it. Actually, I don't even have oil on the. I mean, we can look at oil on the CFD basis if you want. Like, here's the point that I want to make with you guys. You can do whatever you want in the privacy of your own computer, okay? You can ask me questions that you want. But the rule to how I make money is by BFF, be effing focused. That means I only trade 2 instruments all day long. I don't give a shit if there's $1 trillion in gold or S&P. The surest, quickest way to lose money is to lose focus, right? In day trading. So I am happy to do whatever the fuck you guys want as far as instruments, but I'm not going to even consider doing any kind of trades in those instruments. And neither should you, in my opinion, unless that's one you're going to dedicate yourself to. Because the key to doing this thing right is just doing one thing at a time over and over and over again, right? So no signal. There's just nothing. There's no signals here at all, right? So it means we sit tight. We sit tight. Like, where are you going? You got, there'll be a signal in 10 minutes. NQ was not a reversal. I mean, everything was a reversal. Okay, let me. You guys, let me explain what I'm trying to show you. We're trading a strategy. The strategy is called BFF Scalper. Strategy has rules. If something is happening in the market that is not part of its rules, we don't give a flying fuck. Did NASDAQ reverse? Yes. Objectively, it reversed. Is the universe infinitesimal? Yes, it is. Who gives a flying fuck? The only question I have is, can I make money with my indicator? And since my indicator is not giving me a signal, I don't care that it reversed. I care in a broad general sense, but it is zero important. When I say the word reversal, it's only applicable within the strategy that I'm making. Okay, guys? If you want to be successful, you want to be making $1,000 a day, you want to do three things. You want to have a strategy that you get comfortable with. You want to have the tool that gives you the signals for those strategies, and you want to fucking follow it every fucking minute of the day. Otherwise, you're wasting everybody's time, including most of all your own. So yes, you could go chasing NASDAQ to the bottom, and right now you're going to have your ass handed to you because you sold the bottom over here because you thought it was a reversal. Or you could wait until you have an intelligent signal that's been screened for you quantitatively that has a better than a 25% chance of success. Because as my friend Tom Sosnoff always says, the market is not 50-50. The market is 75-25, meaning that you, as the novice trader, is going to be wrong 75% of the time because the market lies to you, because the market is a poker game. And the market tries it's not offering you an even bet every time. It's offering you a 25% bet for a 75% loss because it knows you're a sucker. So I'm only trying to get myself down to a 50% bet because with that, I can still win. So that's what you all need to understand. So now we have a neutral buy signal. Your choice now is, do I want to trade trend, or do I want to wait until there's a reversal on this signal? In other words, I could give up the potential profit. How strongly do I feel there's going to be continuation in NASDAQ? I'm not loving this trade. It may work. It's worth, it may be worthwhile, but I got a trade that's like a 20-point risk. No, 30-point risk, a 30-point fucking risk just to possibly find out that it has some continuity. Not worth it for me. Not worth it for me at all. I'd rather wait. And if this thing breaks the lows, that's going to be a pretty good reversal signal. It's going to be a better reversal signal than a continuity signal if it gives me that signal. So that's what I mean. Sandy says, he missed me. I guess you missed all the F-bombs, huh, Sandy? Yeah, well, I'm on like 3 ibuprofens right now. So, I will just, choke anybody to death at this point because the teeth are definitely hurting. Although they're much better today. Set 15 on the candles numbers. That's what you did, Christoph? That's fine. That's a pretty nice long. It's set at 7 on the defaults, just because I didn't want to have these long lines clutter the screen. But you can certainly set it to 15 and give you some long lines. So we did get a little bit of an extension here. Okay, for all my ranting and raving, this did extend, and this could have been a halfway decent trade. You could have you bought this 83s. Yeah, it would have been like a good 10-point, like $200 trade here, and it's fine. My view is I sort of want to take the greens only on the upside if I get a chance. I want to take the greens only and fade the whites. Fade the whites means I want to wait for the reversals on the whites. Oh, and speaking of taking the greens, here we have gold. Gold is in a green format. Gold is, let's watch the gold for just 1 second. Not quite giving me the greens yet. It's got to go above the move, but let's see if that gives us a trade. 25 seconds left. So the way you would, you would be trading gold is, this would be your stop. Wow, Jesus fuck, it's really moving. Just waiting for the close candle to close. All right, I'm long gold. And my stop actually has to be all the way down here. It's a big stop. It's a big stop, because see, this is the natural stop, right? So if I'm going to eat it, I'm going to eat it. But you know, I'm in there with you guys. A big move on gold. Ah. Now NASDAQ, showing you NASDAQ. NASDAQ is breaking the white candle, 51 seconds. So we're going to wait and watch and see the NASDAQ, see how the NASDAQ is trading on this on the white candle break. Can it hold? You know, it's got to hold below this white candle break in order for us to do its thing. Meantime, let me go back to gold. Come on, baby. I'm getting out of gold. I needed it to move. It's not moving. It's going to move now. The moment I get out of it, it's going to move now. I don't care. I'm not interested in like it's just too big a risk for me. I wanted it to move in the next candle or two. It didn't do so. So screw it. NASDAQ not breaking this. Kind of NASDAQ holding this. And that's the beauty of it. You know, no signal, no trade. If you shorted this, you would have had your ass handed to you. Gold's still holding bid. I could have been a little bit more patient with it. I don't care. It's just the problem. The problem isn't winning or losing the trade. The problem is that the loss was just massive. It's like what is it? A $4 loss, $400 loss. It's just not worth it. If I'm wrong, it's not worth it for me. There'll be plenty of other opportunities to be right on smaller risk and better reward. You know. All right, back to NASDAQ. Can use this for trading Forex. You can use it for trading US 30. That's not Forex. If by Forex you mean US 30 and NASDAQ, if you're talking about CFDs, you can absolutely trade this for CFDs. As long as something moves on a 1 minute chart, you can trade it. So that's actually the answer. Does the euro move on a 1 minute chart? No. Does the pound move on a 1 minute chart? Does the yen move on a 1 minute chart? No. So you can't trade it on Forex, but you can trade it on CFDs, right? Is there a way to add audible alerts to triangle signal? Yes. It's built in with alerts. I'll show you in just 1 second. I'm just watching the NAS here. What is it? 4 seconds left. All right, I'm long NASDAQ here. See if I can make a little bit of this just underneath here. And sweep it, sweep it. Ah, there we go. Come on, come on, sweep it. Nah, I'm not getting this shit today. Just nothing. None of the signals are working today. It really sucks. I should have taken myself out of that little clip. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not focused enough today. Come on, get the fuck up there. Go. How's that? A secondary green signal. It's really interesting. It's a lot of volatility. Fuck. Nah, not working. Oh, and I got done. All right, that worked. That worked by miracle of choice. But this is, you see that, how cool this is? It's like a secondary green, right? So you have one green, secondary green, tells you the lines, gives you anchoring. I mean, this was a tough trade, a lot of volatility in the market. This is probably a pretty good secondary green, meaning that this signal is not bad as a as an entry. You know, maybe we can do this on the micro level. I'm late. Sorry, guys. I switched. Fuck. All right, we should have taken this thing earlier. All right, let's take this. Let me show it to you. I'll do it on a micro level just to kind of show you, because I'm late. I was late on the trade here, so I don't know if it's gonna TP. But look what's happening. See, this is the secondary greens, or the second green, whatever. This is the signal line. I'm basically a little bit underneath the signal line, and that actually worked again. So you know, double, 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 wobble, wobble, wobble. I should have taken the big one, but you see how clean and clear that is in terms of giving you signals. Yeah, the green tells you it's a strong potential trend. The line tells you this is where you're going to be wrong. Okay, somewhere around that level you're going to be wrong, and the target is up to you to kind of manage. Super clear, right? What's a TP on NQ? Whatever the fuck you want it to be. Literally, Sandy. It's completely contingent on how you want to run the strategy. If you're a pig, you want the TP to be like 3 times the size of your risk. If you're a bird like me, you want it to be 1/10 the size of your risk. So I'm being facetious, but it really is up to whatever the fuck you want it to be based upon your personality. Stop loss is around the line, okay? Around the line. The line is the absolute minimum stop loss. Generally, I put myself underneath the line, okay? The line is the bare bones minimum where you should have your stop loss, okay? That makes sense, guys? So, you know, we started the week at around 152, just to let you know. 155. My target is 159, right? If I have a half week, I don't know. I'm probably going to be the rest of the day. I'm going to be busy. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do today, tomorrow. But if I am and I've been on a pace basically doing about $800-900 a day. That means $150,000 account. If you're actually fucking doing it instead of just, you know, putzing around like I am, it's not at all unreasonable to do it in 9-10 days, to get funded in 9-10 days with very, very controlled risk, right? If you look at my, let me bring this up to you guys. And I had some really, really stupid trades this week. Let's do it this week. Let's just look at my P&L this week. Yeah. So my max drawdown, like the biggest drawdown you're allowed to have, is $5,000, right? I don't know if you guys can see this. I wish you could. I'll just tell you, this is a $2,000 drawdown, and this was a really, really kind of bad drawdown. This was market open. I was trading the Super Bowl. I was just really putzing around. So that was the worst that I did. And I have a $5,000 budget. So you see how. And then this is the rest of the week, me trading. Just nickels and dimes add to a lot of, nice P&Ls, right? Very, very cool, smooth. And by the way, that's exactly how they want you to trade it on the funded account. Just that kind of a slow, smooth trading. That's exactly how you get paid out. You get paid out by doing just this consistent thing. So if you do this in pre-funding, get yourself funded, you're not doing anything different at funding, which is what makes which is how you get paid out. So I just wanted to share this with you as kind of end of the week stuff. so you understand what's going on. Oh, really popped out nicely. And then that gold, by the way, coming back to gold. So remember I said to you, I got rid of gold. So I got rid of gold over here. Gold actually went to 45.1, and my entry was 44.5. So it was not really, only about $0.50 extension, and then a full drop reversal. And that's what I mean about, it depends how you want to trade. But if you get a big risk like this, like a $3, $4 risk, and it's not converting in the first 2 or 3 candles, the risk is on you. The risk is on you that you're doing a bad job of managing that risk. Just get out of the trade. You can always come back to it. Yeah. There was news today. Where there's news coming. There's news today on PPI, obviously, but what other news? What news is there now? We just had PPI. We have GATRA, so I don't think we have any news now. Not sure what you guys mean by the news. Did you mean the PPI? So, I got to tell you, what's impressive to me? The incredible resilience of the equity market. Every day I say, oh, it's going to go down. It's going to be bad news. It's got to come down. And the fact that they bought the CPI heat yesterday, really incredible. Just amazes me that they bought the CPI heat yesterday. Really crazy, right? So you got to, you have to give the benefit of doubt to the long side for a very long time. And by the way, if that's kind of how you want to view it, then you want to take every white trade to the upside, even if not many of them don't work. You still have a reasonable risk reward ratios with those lines. It doesn't work, the next one will work, and the next one will work, and that's the whole idea. It's just making them work one at a time. So, anybody new in the room here? Oh, tariff news. Well, he's doing the. Oh, you were asking. Oh, yeah, there was tariff news. There's stars with triangles. Yeah, there are stars with triangles. Let me show you. We don't have any super trend trades today. Here. You see the stars and triangles? That's a super trend sell. Super trend sell. By the way, just to show you, why. Let me just kind of show you visually why I trade the reds, and I don't always trade. I don't necessarily always trade the whites. And it's a small difference, but it's a difference that makes all the difference. So the reds, 1 win, 1 loss, right? You short here, you get stopped out. Just trust me on this, right? So 1 win, 1 loss. 2 wins, 3 wins, because this thing goes down over here, hits target in my things. 4 wins, because this is a trade over here, it drops on the next candle, hits target. So it's 4-1, right? 4-2, stop over here, short over here, this extends over here, that's 5-2, right? Then we can go, to the greens in the middle of Europe, so that's 5-3, that's 6-3, right? 6-3 on the greens. 7-3. These are small triangles. So the way if you're trading this with like a 5-point risk, 5-point target, that's a win. 7-3, 8-3, 8-4. So this stops me out. Just to kind of let you trade. 9-4, 10-4, 10-5 stops me out. This is news. You'd be an idiot to trade that. I don't count it. So 10-5, right? So then this is 10-6. This is 11-6. And this is the last one that we traded, which is 12-6, right? So what I'm doing there is I'm basically saying, okay, I'm going to do a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. I'm only going to take the color triangles. What's my P&L? And 12 winners, 6 losers, which means that if I don't do anything but just simply take the color triangles and trade with a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio, I'm already net positive and accretive, right? But of course, you guys know that that's not how I trade. I'm perfectly okay if it was 12-12, because what I do is if I get stopped on this one, I go double the size on the next one, right? And then I only have to have, basically the idea then is, you lose one, win two. I only need to have 50% accuracy. So when you combine the fact, which is what I was trying to tell you, that it's basically a 65% accurate trade in and of itself, just on the color candle, with the combination of how I trade it, it makes it very potent to be able to P&L yourself nicely. Gold finally actually does. So gold now shows a white triangle up. By the way, the other thing I was going to tell you is I really like gold on a reversal basis. Like gold sends out really great reversal signals that are super useful. Like, let me show you. Let's play gold for just 1 second. Let me go to replay mode. Let's do this. Okay, let me show you. All right, so here we are on gold, right? I get a white triangle. And I'm going to trade everything on a reversal base. Basically, I'm not going to take any trend ideas. Only when price breaks that line am I going to take it. So price doesn't break the line, it goes away. Next signal, green line. I'm not even going to take the greens. I'm just going to wait for the break of the greens, right? Watch this. Boom, break of the greens. I'm short. I'm short here. Watch what happens. Boom, boom, boom. Gold makes money. Now here's white. I'm not taking any whites to the upside. Ooh, I got a big break to the white. I actually saw this trade. This was right there. Look at that break. Breaks of the whites. That was a nice, easy trade to the downside. It's 42 over here. It went all the way down to like 40. It was like $100, $200 trade, super, super fast to the downside, right? So that works. Then we have now, this is a short. Is it going to break the short to the upside? Right there. Breaks it to the upside. I'm long over here. Winner. Right? So it's just so cool because you can trade gold on a reversal basis, just like you trade, NASDAQ on a continuity basis. And you see, it's like a signal every 5-10 minutes. That's a $100 trade every 5-10 minutes. You don't need too many of those during the day to be able to do 1,000 a day, 9 days to funding. You have a $150,000 account, which brings me to go buy Apex. Let me give you the link to Apex over here. There's my discount link. Where's my list? Or QR the code. Either way. Oh, let me get rid of this. QR the code. Okay, QR the code and do the Apex, please. Somebody was asking about the alert signals. They're all possible because every one of these things has an alert built in. Just click over here. You go add alert, and it will just literally tell you buy trend sell alert, strong buy trend sell alert, super trend alert, strong super trend buy alert, and extreme counter trend buy alert. Every single signal that is embedded in this indicator can be set as an alert basis, all preset for you. And then it will automate you here. So just click these 3 buttons and choose the alerts that you want to follow, set them up, and you're good to go. Okay. Which would be very useful to you guys. I'm watching gold. NASDAQ goes back up to super trend territory. Oh my God. The ibuprofen finally kicked in. I am like a completely different human being. I was just a raging asshole half an hour ago, wasn't I? I'm sorry, guys. Just, the tooth pain has been unbelievable. Oh, fuck. What is the extreme mode? It's the extreme sell signals. If you go near, I don't trade counter trend mode. And by the way, guys, I will have like a full. I'm gonna have a full lesson. Here's the extreme modes. I put the extreme modes. This is like where it's basically selling tops, buying bottoms, right? And so sometimes it works really great, sometimes it doesn't. I just don't take it because I think it's like right now it's giving me an extreme. This is a sell signal here, and the idea here is you would you would short this with a stop like right above here and see if you get some continuity. So you shorted 909. I mean, it actually would have worked. You know, you would have made like 9, 10 points really, really fast. So it's another great. Oh, look at this! Wow, man, what a choppy ass day today. This is the extreme mode is designed for days like today. The V-shaped up, the V-shaped down. That's when extreme mode just makes money every time. It's just that that's not a very, very frequent price action parameter. So I don't really keep it open for you guys because, you know, it's a little bit more advanced. But anytime you have a V-shaped structure, this thing just kills. It's basically like this, right? So here we go. It's when it does this, when we do the, you know, the inverse V's, or conversely where it goes like this. You get the V's or the U's like that, then it makes a lot of money because that's what it's basically doing. What should the correct order be, Boris? Do you prop test trading, then get an account, get the Apex account, or do you prop trading at this? You mean sorry, KP, what should the correct order be for somebody who's starting to trade? Who just wants to trade? Is that the idea? Oh, the prop test trading is actually evaluation by the account. You'll never do a really, really good test until you pay money for it. That's sort of my view. Apex is dirt cheap. It's $50 to have an account. If you just open a demo account that costs you nothing and that doesn't have any meaning behind it, you will never get the type of training that you need. Because if you need flight simulator trading, which is what prop trading accounts are, in my opinion, they're the best flight simulator. You need to be in a situation where it's meaningful, where every one of your decisions is meaningful, right? Even if you blow up 5 or 6 accounts on whatever reasons, it's still meaningful relative to just doing a demo. So that I never believe in doing a demo. Even if you're starting a new trader, just buy a couple of accounts, have fun with it, and then as you get better, they become really, really valuable as testing grounds and everything else. What is my thing? Oh, there's the reversal. I'm taking the reversals off just because I didn't want to have them on there. Okay, so is that clear, KP? To start out, you always want to do evaluation. Evaluation is the testing mode for newbie traders. And for experienced traders, it's training mode. Yeah. Well, Sandy has passed a lot of challenges and he's taken a lot of challenges. He's probably the most experienced person when it comes to this stuff. So I just let his comment speak for itself. Because I think that's really the key, And then KP is saying, yes, but I want to do your prop. Oh, you want to do my prop training as well? I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. Oh, that's absolutely possible. Yes, you just get an account. And let me give you the link to my prop training, to my coaching. The coaching link is right in there. It's a good discount link. That's always very valuable. That's, if you want coaching, be my guest. I'd love to have you guys on my coaching. Absolutely. I'm sorry, I didn't understand your question. I'm just watching. I'm watching Nasdaq. It's interesting. It's choppy. Why is this not showing up? What's going on over here? Did you guys screw up my settings by making me do all this stupid stuff? Hold on. Let me just do this. What the fuck happened here? Why is it not painting the line? Huh. What's going on? Huh. I don't know what happened. You guys maybe changed the settings and it stopped painting the lines. What the hell is going on? That's so weird. Am I in replay mode? No. Let me go to replay mode just to understand something here. No. Let's go select bar. Ah, it's painting lines here. Why is it not painting a line there? Oh, that's interesting. I just realized something. So, I have a little bit of a code error. I see. This is in super trend mode. It's in super trend mode. And I did not put that little line in there. So when it's in super trend, okay, that's good. Okay, now I just figured out. I have a tiny little code error that I'm gonna have to fix. But so there'll be like a 7.5. I always say it's the final one, except when I find the code. I know what happened here. It's in super trend mode, and I forgot to tell it to paint the line. So it's in super trend mode. It's not painting the lines. So I will have it do that. When does the Apex offer end? I'm not sure. I think like in a couple of like in a week or so. I'm not sure. You can go to their website. They'll tell you. See, it doesn't matter. It's like the Sistine Chapel. It's never finished. Doesn't matter when you think you're done. You always find a little bug. All right, so I will fix this bug for you absolutely by Monday when everybody's back. You guys will have all this ready. But in the meantime, it's been a pretty good opening trade. We made money here, made money here, flattened out on the gold positions, and just pretty much hanging tough, hanging tight. Those of you guys that want the indicator, here's how you would join us. I'm sending you a discount link, and you could just simply join us and have fun. Looking at gold. Okay. So we definitely slowed down a little bit in the price action, for sure. For sure. I'm just curious. Let's just see what was the price action in the S&P. S&P did not have nearly as many, very few green signals, but all of those, this one failed, but this one worked and this one worked, so this was good. The white signals, here's a good example. I want to show you, if you're trading the S&P because maybe you like it as a lower volatility trade, let me just sort of show you the idea. So you're going over here, you're going to go tick by tick, right? Boom. So you have this big breakout. This is actually what time of this? This is not, this is market open. Market open. This is a perfect example. Market open, right? So market open, right? We have that white candle. And what we're looking for is the following. We're looking for the break of the line, right, of this white line. Oh, sorry. I need to make... We'll make it 15. Christoph, maybe you're right. We'll make him 15 just so that... I think 15 is actually probably... You're right. I'll make 15 the default. There'll be a little bit longer lines, but this way you don't have to manually adjust them as you go back. So here we go. So this is the break of this line, which means on the close of this candle, we're going to get short. We're going to get short. So let's see what happens, right? So we short 78s, and boom, that's a 10-point drop. Now, I wish they would all like that, but the point is, it gives you the tools to catch those kind of trades, which is really awesome, really, really awesome as far as trading goes, right? So, anyways, that's the story with the S&P. NASDAQ going to session highs. That's impressive. Oh no, sorry, this is NASDAQ. Yeah, NASDAQ going to 22,000. Wow. Wow. Should be interesting trade here if it gets there. How do you bring back the light? Okay, Chippy, Rich, you're really, really miserable with the light. Okay, I spoke about this yesterday. Let me show you. This will be the final thing I'll share with you. So you hate the dark mode, okay? You like the light mode. Very, very simple. So the first order of business is you want to go in here into settings. Actually, the first order of business that you want to make sure is you go into your settings of the charts, your actual trading view settings, and you go into symbol, right? And what you do is you say, I want when it's in the white mode, you want the borders to be black, and the wicks to be black. Okay, and you want to save that template as wicks black or wick, whatever you want to name it. I have it saved as wicks black, right? So that's the first thing you want to do. You want to create the template, and if you're on the dark mode, you want to do the exact opposite. You want the borders to be white and the wicks to be white, and you want to save it as wicks white, right? So that's what I do. So once you've saved those templates, right, I'm going to cancel out of here. I'm actually going to go into here before I even do the white settings, and I just simply choose wicks black. Now everything is going to disappear, and say okay. And now I'm going to go to undo the dark mode, right? And now you have the old white mode. Now you should be happy to how it looks the old way. Okay? Are you happy now, Chippy? So everything is now in white mode. Oh my God, my like honestly, after being in dark mode, my eyes are just blinded by this white mode. Seriously, right, guys? Okay, so now how do you go back to dark mode? Just simply go to dark mode, right over here, and then we're going to choose our template, which is white, and we're done, and we're good to go. Isn't that simple? It's really, really cool. Chippy is happy. See, I don't take away. I just add different vibes to the indicator. Okay, he's like, I want you to get rid of this. I'm like, no. There's a lot of people that really like this, and a lot of people like that. I like people, and similarly, by the way, there are people who wanted the blue and green coloring scheme, which is also inside the settings. All you got to do is just turn it on, enable background color, and the background colors will be enabled. So now now this is the red zone and this is the green zone, right? And if you're in white mode, it's obviously much easier. So if you wanted to do the whole thing with take the dark mode off, enable color, and then you're going to go to settings and template black, and you're right back in your old mode, right? You can do that as well. So totally, everything is really, really still there. It's just there for you to configure, to set up. All right, back to dark mode. Get rid of this and go to settings and one ticks white. Okay, and we're set to go. Through the 2200, guys. Big moves, but no signals for us, unfortunately. Wow, who would have thought that when we're here, the trade was going to be all the way out there? Pretty impressive, right? Okay. Anyways, guys, I hope you have fun. This has really, really been a good week. P&L wise, indicator wise, we're really fixing it as much as possible. As I said, I just missed the little bug that it's not showing a line in super trend mode. So I'll make sure it shows those lines in super trend mode, and then and actually extreme mode. We're gonna show lines in every mode so that it gives you an anchor. It gives you a visual anchor as to where the stops and the targets should be as far as trading goes. And then I will fix. What was the other thing I wanted to fix? And then we'll make the lines 15 candles wide, so that you can really see if those support resistance levels are broken or not. Yep. Okay. I want to thank you guys so much. It's been a really good week. I'll see everybody in BK tomorrow for private session. If you guys want to join us, let me give you one last blast from the past. Where are you guys? Now I can't find you. Okay, here we go. All right, so my last blast of links. Please get some apexes, and if you want to join us, here's the link. And if you want my coaching, here's my coaching. So that's it. All the stuff is there. Happy to have you guys aboard. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's been a really good week. Again, I just, if you want to see the week, this has been the week. Let me show you the report. I'm just pulling it out just right now. Give me a second. All right. So this is the report with the massive drawdown on the first trade of the week, right? And then just boom. We grow it, and that's where we want to be. It's the perfect day trading curve, right? So we had a good week. Could have a better week next week. We'll see. It's still got another day to go, but this is the pace that really gets us to our target and our goal, and more importantly, gives us the skills to trade. Trade for the rest of our lives. Thank you again, guys. Thank you again for everything. I'll see everybody next week. Everybody enjoy. I'll see you guys later. Take care.